Hello there, welcome back. I'm Nicole and today I'm working on my Pulse ZR. I'm actually going to change the blade drive on this, so I thought I would take you along with me so that way you could also change your blade drive. So the first step that we're going to take is we're going to first remove these two screws right here. So you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. I have a screwdriver just that I've picked up during my trips to Home Depot. It has many different head options, but the Phillips head is what we're going to need today. So we're just going to undo the two screws that are in the front here by your hinge. So this is the hinge where the blade's attached to. So we're going to take those out. And it's important to change your blade drive at least once a month if you're a high volume groomer, because the plastic wears down and then your clippers become less efficient and then your blades can heat up pretty quickly. Also, there have been times too that if you've gotten sharpened blades back and they're still not cutting well, you probably should look at your blade drive. Change that out and see if you still have the same problem. Alright, so we've removed the hinge, we have the two screws out, and then we have a little metal plate. We're going to pull that out. Then we're going to slip off the back, and then we're going to remove these two screws as well. And these two screws are going to be the screws that hold in your blade drive. So this plastic piece back here is the actual part of the blade drive. So we're going to remove those. There we go. Sometimes it's just easier if you can lay it down flat and just remove the screws out. Okay, and then once you remove the screws out of there, then you're going to give this plastic piece a good tug and it pops right off. All right, that will go into the trash, and then you will pull out your new one. And then you're going to do the exact same steps, but in the opposite order. So now we're going to take our blade drive and we're going to do the pointy black piece sticking towards the front of the clippers, the part where you attach the blade. And there are these two little sticky outy pieces that need to slide in. So if you're having a hard time sliding it in, maybe maneuver them around a little bit. It should be relatively easy to do. You just need to line up the screw holes so that way you can screw the little screws back in. So now we're going to do that. These are a little bit tricky to get back in. There we are. So then I usually like to put these in and slowly tighten them down together versus just tightening one and then tightening the other. So we'll just get that one started, the second one, and then slowly screw them in together. Okay. So there are the two little screws. Then we're going to flip the clipper back around. If you have the metal piece, put your metal piece back in. And then you're going to take your hinge and you're going to put it back on. Make sure that the loop of the hinge goes over that little black piece that's sticking out at you. So the little black piece should go in the little hole. And then push down just a little bit onto your hinge so that way you can get your screws back into their designated spots. Get it started and then do the other one and get that one started. Okay, and then from there we just slowly screw them in. And while you have your clippers open, it doesn't hurt either to sweep all of the hair out of it. That way you're not bogging it down with clumps of hair, because it is a motor, so it needs free range of movement. And if your hinge piece that you slide the blade onto goes flat, you can just take a flathead and pry it back open. But after your screws are all tight, everything's tight down, and then you replace your backing. Mine's a pretty decent slide. There we go. And there you are, you're all set. Set to go. Now, it is really important for you to keep up with your blade drives. Taking any of your tools, really, if you take good care of your tools, then they will last you a really long time, and you will be able to not have to spend a ton of money keeping up by shipping them out somewhere. I will put the Pulse ZR and the blade drives links in the description box, so if you need help finding some blade drives for any of your Andis A5 size clippers, then go ahead into the description and click that link. It'll help you out. You can just ship it straight to your house. Don't forget to order out for the year. It'll make it a lot easier the next time you need a blade drive. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below. Smash a like if that helped you. And if you have any suggestions on what other things that you need help with, go ahead and leave those in the comments as well, and I'll be sure to look into it. Thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.